And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, today we're taking a look at Even Steven. This is a kind of party game. I guess not kind of, it's definitely a party game in which you try to guess all the answers everyone else guesses. Or get them to guess the answer you're gonna guess. I'm not really sure. Well, you know what? Let's just take a look at it and we'll see. Is very simple. Everyone is going to get 3 cards. You're going to get a yes, a no, and an even card. Okay? Pretty simple. Then you have a pile of cards that say winner. Okay, you're not really a winner. But what you'll do is you turn over to them and you'll read the top line or the bottom line, depending whichever you decide it. So, for example, I lie more than 5 times a year. Okay? Or cockroaches are a lot more icky than snakes. Then everybody is going to vote, either yes, no, or even. So let's say we're talking about the cockroaches one. So this person votes, this person votes, this person votes. This person is a 5-player game, and so everybody votes. We turn them over, and there are 4 yeses, and there is 1 even. Okay, well first we compare yeses to nos. If there are more yeses, then everybody who voted yes gets one of these winner cards and puts it in front of them. If there are more nos than yeses, then each person who voted no gets a winner card. If there's a tie between yeses and nos, no one gets points unless they put down the even card. In this case, someone put down the even card, but it was not even, so those persons get no points. Anyway, the person who put down even will get 2 points if they are correct. So technically, you don't have to answer correctly. You can just say whatever you want, as long as you are with the majority with yeses, nos, or if you think it's going to be tie, then you can say even. And so, that's basically the game. I'll show you a few more examples of questions. Crows are actually laughing, I just know it. Movies are better than TV. At times I've woken up and haven't been able to move, and I like to go skydiving. There's also a set of cards, the Adam and Even set. These are somewhat more mature questions, but they're not really that. I don't know how to explain it. They're kind of like PG, maybe PG-13. There's this person I've been in love with for ages. Without makeup, it's better for both not to look. I've fallen in love. I was a minor when I had my first taste of beer. And so there's a few questions like that. Society still seriously needs Valentine's Day, which the answer, of course, to that is no. And I'm more attracted to people's hearts than their looks. I guess if you're Dr. Frankenstein. But anyhow, you will keep going until this deck of cards is gone. And it's going to be gone because you're going to be handing them out as winner cards to people and also using some of them as questions. And you will keep doing that. And whoever has the most of these winner cards at the end of the game is, well, do I need to say it? The concept is interesting. A couple problems with this game. One is that there's just not enough questions in the box. There's enough, and this is an activity, and maybe you can do the same things differently each time, but I would have preferred that each card had like 6 questions on it, and you roll a die to see which one you answered. That way you wouldn't have to spend any more money on the production of the game, and it would have worked just as well. Whenever you make one of these party games, you got to realize that there's a replayability value in these things. Now, the game itself is an interesting concept, okay? I get a question and I say, okay, I'm going to vote yes or no, but maybe I think it's even, so then I'll vote even. But at the same time, the game also says, I think everyone else is going to vote yes, so even though I say no, I'm definitely going to vote yes, so that I'm with the group. And then, so most of the times I've seen these, there's been a blowout because an evens very rarely happens. The only time even happens, and it's only worth 2 points, while you can get more points. I don't know. It's an interesting concept, but it kind of breaks down because it no longer becomes about the particular question that's asked. It becomes about guessing what other people are going to do. And that's a fun idea in theory, but then when the questions become irrelevant and you're doing the same thing turn after turn after turn, the gameplay suffers a lot. So really, I can't really recommend it for those 2 reasons. There's not enough questions on the cards, really, to make this worth your while. And then the gameplay itself, while interesting and entertaining, and if one person wants to just play a little bit off, it can really mess the whole game up. Yeah, it's a neat idea, but it wasn't fully fleshed out and developed. Hopefully maybe somebody will take it and go farther with it, and then we'll have a better game than even Steven.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find the latest board game news at Dicetowernews.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Fun Again Games, the world's best game source. Fun Again Games has over 5,000 games available. Check them out at funagain.com.
Shut the door!